Behind the Brand takes an inside look at the people that are making things happen. From up-and-coming entrepreneurs to the big guys, we show you how they go about their business. Meet the innovators with the know-how and vision to succeed. Get behind the brand. So your new book is Enchantment. I'll just give everyone a little screenshot here. And this is not your first book, obviously. So how is this book different maybe from some of the others that people have read?
Well, the others were sort of work in process. I mean, at any point that you write a book, it's hopefully the best you can do. This one reflects 30 years of trying to enchant people. And by that I mean you create a deep, mutually beneficial, voluntary, long-lasting relationship that you can actually change people's hearts and minds and actions. So I had to change people's hearts, minds, and actions about developing Mac software. As an entrepreneur, buying the software that my company made. And as an author, you have to enchant people about, inculcating the values of the book, to embrace the values of the book. So I want people to be more enchanting, to take people from engagement to enchantment. And some of my heroes were Bob Cialdini, who wrote a book called Influence, Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. So that's the genre that I'm trying to write for. And I hope that I can, be one of those kind of books that someday somebody will say, oh yeah, there's Enchantment by Guy Kawasaki, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, Influenced by Bob Cialdini.
Who needs this book most? I mean, is it executives?
Anybody with $20.
Is it the sales team though? I mean, because enchanting is really another way of persuading, right?
Well, but everybody needs to be enchanting. I mean, listen, very mundane transactions. When you check into a hotel, can you get an upgrade? When you check into an airline, can you go from center seat in economy to aisle seat in first class?
Right.
A lot of that kind of stuff is about your smile, your trustworthiness, how you come across. Are you positive? Are you negative?
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for a second, because those people are on the front lines and they usually don't have the power or ability to make big decisions. So
I disagree.
Okay, so but a lot of that is culture, right? Like Southwest Airlines is famous for saying, we're in the customer service business. We just happen to fly airplanes too. Zappos is another one. Tony Hsieh doing great things with customer service. But I think a large majority of the companies and people working for them, maybe in the trenches, would tell you, oh, I don't get treated well enough to, that's not my job. That kind of thing. It's a cop out.
If you believe that, then you're not going to enchant people already. I mean, you have to believe that even in the most oppressed company, that it is at some level, it's you and that person at that moment.
Yeah. And
yes, I mean, some environments make it easier because they've empowered their employees and they've given them the freedom to do these things.
Yeah.
But unless you work for an organization or you're encountering an organization that is truly dictatorial and totalitarian and just says these are the rules, enchantment can play a part.